Yeah.
Show number 2 then.
Yeah, show number 2.
Show number 2.
Season's underway, well and truly.
So Alan's season's well underway. We are at the Two Bros Natural Show this week after the Field Festival last week, which luckily Ali didn't have to do. How's prep been? How so far? How are you feeling now?
It's been interesting. It's been a very different experience to when I've done other preps in terms of, like, obviously a lot of it was in lockdown, so training was a bit mixed. I think initially when we started I was still doing a variety of work from home plans for myself and then transitioning back into the gym. But then in terms of like the food and consistency in terms of weight loss and that more linear approach, it's been quite a breeze, to be fair. I think I was saying to you, it's been very structured and very easy and very almost like every single week it's like, right, 1 pound off, 1 pound off, and it's been quite consistent and easy in that regard.
How much have you lost in total?
So 20 kg so far. So we went from 94 kilos at peak bulk to 74.3 was my lowest weigh in the other day.
Do you hear that? 20 kilos off a natty guy. Mental, innit?
Yeah. It's pretty normal.
That's a lot. But then Alan's got this interesting physique whereby even his heaviest ever weight, he's still got a pretty solid six-pack. So I'll talk about challenges for me during this prep, because as we've gone through it, certain parts of his body have looked ready and then other parts have not. So when we did that in-person check-in a couple of weeks ago when you came and trained, I was actually shocked about how ready I thought you. I was like, I know he's ready. But in checking pictures, because I was trying to decipher between your abs looking absolutely peeled and dug out, but then your arms looking soft, I was thinking, what's going on? But obviously when I saw you train, I was pretty happy with it. But yeah, it's been. I think it's been pretty smooth.
I think so. I think because there's been that consistency of, like, this is where the pandemic and COVID has probably helped, where a lot of it has been very structured in training, work, and the environment has been really constant. There's been so many less variables in terms of, you know, work or social things because so much was closed. So it's very easy for myself to dial into just training, work, and separate them so. And then also it's quite easy because that was the outlet that we then got over the period of time. So it was really easy to then, I think from an accountability point, working with yourself and then having that, it just was a good combination, I think.
How have you found, this is going to put you on the spot here, how have you found my coaching in terms of like previous experience or what the process has been like up to competing a couple of weeks ago and up till now?
So I think in where it's differed is we've basically run a very similar program since off season. So that kind of tenure of exercise selection and just pushing intensity has been different from when I've had a coach or jumped around plans myself, I'd have maybe jumped too early, whereas with yourself it's more kind of hold, let's keep pushing and get the most out of a particular exercise or a particular set exercise. And I think that has helped in terms of bringing a much better look, because I look a lot better than when I did a few seasons ago, even with the amount of weight loss, and my strength and training intensity hasn't really fallen off. And it's probably because of that consistency and just kind of, you know, keeping that, like I say, consistency over a longer period of time rather than jumping around a bit more. Yeah,
and that's where tweaking in terms of programming is very different. So I remember with you, we pushed your delt volume up so high, like what, 4 times a week now? You've been on?
4 times a week. Yeah.
I think when these shows are out though, we will obviously amend the training. But yeah, it's been an interesting one for me to manage. And like I said, the challenges for me in terms of coaching you with the prep have just been about fucking out part of his body's ready and the other's not. But I think I was seeing your checking photos this morning and yesterday, like now your legs are really, really in as well. Yeah. Like we've dug for a couple of weeks and now they're looking peeled. Chad actually texted me and said, he said you're wasted in physique, we need to get you in shorts.
Yeah.
So I think maybe we'll have to do that maybe for that. If you want to keep going on
get the legs out.
on the season, we'll have to get the legs out. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'm happy with this, mate. I think from the comments I said earlier, I don't know if you changed it or if it was just where, I think because the pictures were angled up, but I just want your elbow dropped a bit because otherwise it looks a bit up here.
Yeah.
So I want that like, the shoulders up, I want your shoulder up and out, but the elbow just dropped a bit, but I think you're fine. It's absolutely fine. I think you're tight as fuck, mate, to be fair. Obviously this is, after 8 litres of water have gone in?
Yep.
Yeah.
About 300 gram of carbs, so just got protein and fat left now.
That's fine. How do you feel?
Fine.
Can you how does it feel full? I mean, it looks full. Is your chest contracting if you contract it hard, can you like, have you got a tight connection with it?
Yeah, I can feel all the muscles quite well.
Okay, fine. Let me see your tricep. Yeah, plenty of lines in it. Let's see a back double. We might as well do a little bit of. Oh yeah, mate, you're doing bodybuilding. Class. Front double. Yeah, decent. Just if we do classic though, just remember it won't be the PCA.
Yeah.
It'll be like normal. Like, it'll be like a must. Yeah, you want to be. Oh.
There we go.
Hang on, I haven't even taken any photos. It's been. Chad, how are we doing?
Feel good.
Yeah.
Feel about as ready as I could be. Definitely physically. We're in a good position. We've been in a good position for weeks. So I'm looking forward to it, mate. Looking forward to not getting it done, but sort of ticking it off and being able to sort of think about the next steps and stuff, because I am very eager to sort of get myself out of this this prep phase, if I'm honest. So
that's coming from Chad. He's been on 500 grams of carbs for the last four weeks.
So it's all relative. It's all relative.
It is relative. It's relative. It's not that what's going to make you feel good about it. It's your shredded glutes.
Yeah.
So you think you like preps? You're over prep now.
Yeah, I think that after the first show, obviously with the result of winning the overall, we were in like an elated state for a week or so, where you just like
cloud nine.
Yeah, you're on cloud nine and things are great and everything's cool and you don't mind doing your cardio anymore, and for a few days, maybe a week, and then it's back to like, oh shit, we're back in the trenches again.
So yeah, I guess you get a little taste of like you got to go out for dinner, you got to go out for dinner the next day, a bit of like normalcy, and then it goes back to the grind.
But don't get me wrong, that like 48-hour window after the show, being my first one as well, was just like absolute ecstasy. Like I just felt amazing.
Yeah, it was good.
It was incredible. So really, just a fantastic experience.
How many drug tests did they give you?
Just the one. It was grab your trophies, straight back into the toilet, keep the door open, piss in that one, put it into that one. We ship it off to America.
Yeah.
That's what night shows do, mate.
When do you get your results then? Oh, so you might still fail.
You don't get any results. You only get a result if you failed.
Oh, right.
And you get two tests. You do your A, and if it fails, you can ask them to do the B, but you have to pay.
No thanks. I'll take being a fake natural.
Yeah, you are a real natural, so it's all right.
Yeah. No. They just said that, he gets sent off to America. I signed the waiver. There you go. There are your trophies.
On your way.
See you at the next one. See you at the finals.
But you're not thinking to do the finals?
I'm not doing the finals.
All right.
They won't be seeing me.
Fair enough. Chad he won the men's league overall if you didn't follow the Instagram. In fact, no, you would have seen it. I did the coaching weekend. I vlogged that coaching weekend. So, but I know you obviously, prep is now, you're dragging your feet a bit. But in terms of like the excitement of men's physique to classic, because I always said to you, you're bodybuilder or classic. Are you more excited to showcase your physique like that?
Definitely,
in terms of tomorrow? Yeah,
I think that's one of the things that's kept me pushing onwards as much as we have, is that I'm able to showcase the lower half.
Yeah,
because obviously, I think that can make or break a physique in classic especially, and I feel like my legs are a decent body part for me. So it'd be nice to get them out and show off some of that hard work, because it is grueling doing those leg sessions. But
particularly on prep.
Going from men's physique to classic, really. I mean, we were doing classic poses in the check-ins every week, and men's physique was almost like a bit of an afterthought, really. Even though it was the first show, I was always sort of had my, sights set on that classic show.
Yeah, that's good. I think ever since we saw the lower half start to come in on the side chest, that's when it's like, no, this is classic, yeah.
Lines in the glutes, the hamstring.
I'm very excited. No, that's good. But I think your prep really, from my perspective, has been almost as easy as Alad's. Like, nothing has gone not to plan. Not to say that I've not had to work to make it good, but like, there's been no real hiccups. Like, most cardio was 5 times of 30 minutes across the week, and lowest food got was 300 grams of carbs, I think.
The most difficult part about the prep for me was the week where we had to, or the 10 days where we had to self-isolate. That was the only thing that went wrong. But with that being something that was well out of our control, it wasn't really something that I paid too much mind to. I sort of just accepted it for what it was. You know?
But you came out of 10 days in better shape,
Yeah.
lighter. So you managed that very well. I think from spending time with yourself and a bit of time with your friends and girlfriend last week, it sounded like stress is a big thing for you, but you've managed that really well, I think, from my perspective.
Yeah, definitely. But I think a lot of that is input from yourself, really, because that is one of the primary reasons for me coming to you for prep, particularly, is that stress and external factors that get involved during the process can really affect me in a lot of ways and throw me off, make me make silly decisions and stuff like that. So, yeah, for sure, that was a big reason why I decided to get you on board as a coach. But yeah, I think we managed it quite well. We ended up, like you say, coming out the other end of it in better condition. Very happy with the look, and we were fortunate enough to have started prep early enough as well for it to not really be stressful.
Yeah.
Had it been a case of we're not even close to being stage ready, it would have been, you know, substantially worse
100%.
psychologically. So no, we were in a good position, and that was really like I say, the only thing that went wrong as such. But the whole thing was very, very smooth.
We're here at Braywick Leisure Centre, the Two Bros Naturals Classic. So we've got Chad up first, then it'll be Alid. So we'll get in there, see how Chad gets on, see how Alid gets on, and then we'll see how they're feeling after and what's next.
Asked backstage, like, what do you do? And we both said Team Brightman. What do you do? What's your routine? No, it's just Team Brightman.
Absolutely.
First meal.
Yeah, what are you eating? What are you eating?
You know, this always happens. I say it's always happens. I've competed twice, but you win or you do well, and you're just so elated. You're just like, food.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I am. Anyway, I don't know. I'm just, you know, in a couple of hours. Give me a couple of hours for things. Let the dust settle, and it will be a case of right. Get me to a burger immediately.
Yeah,
but
I think a burger's a good shout.
Yeah.
Get yourself down fine, guys. Again, same thing. Like, I mean,
don't fuck it up.
No, but mate, as I said, you've been on 600 grams of carbs the last 3 days. And you've not put on any weight, so you're going to be fine. Like you said, it's going to be very easy, in my opinion, for you to now transition into off season.
Nice.
Apart from your food's going to have to go high as fuck. But I think once we get your, you know, whether you feel stressed or not right now, your body's obviously very stressed. So we need to get you back into. We need to get some body fat on you, and then we need to push on. So. Yeah, be prepared for food, mate. It's going to get high.
I am so excited. Now that we've done this first season and we've done so well, and I can see the potential in myself now, which was something that, you know, when I came to you last year, it was a case of I think I can do well, but I don't have the confidence. I'm not sure. There's a lot of uncertainty, and I think we've just managed this prep so well. And we've gotten the result that we were looking for, and it's just given me the confidence in myself to now, you know, believe that I can do what I want to do.
That's what I just posted, and I said, I think we found your calling now.
Yeah.
Very simply.
Yeah.
Because your physique with more tissue on it is Pro Physique. which is fantastic. Very exciting.
Very
For
exciting.
me and you.
Yeah, very much so, yeah.
Very good, mate. Second result of the day wrapped up, another class win. How are you feeling?
I'm buzzing with it. It's what we set out to do, over 60 weeks ago when we first started from off-season.
Yeah,
I think I came and said I wanted to win a show, and we came second 2 weeks ago, and then today took the win.
Now we're
So,
talking.
you
And
know,
once again,
that's results.
for me, Alan's like the most conditioned on stage. I think I've just said it to Chad, we've got the most two-peeled guys here in total. And you've already agreed with that, haven't you? Gigi's a bodybuilder as well, so he knows. Ex-bodybuilder. Nodding.
Yeah, I definitely felt that, especially on that stage, condition counted for a lot. There's
100%,
some big
mate.
guys.
Condition
still,
talks,
but,
bro.
I think condition there comes through, especially at kind of natural level. And it's probably helped that we were ready kind of, really
A couple of weeks ago.
4 weeks out.
Yeah, 100%. Next steps, what are we doing next?
I think we're debating what to do next in terms of classes, aren't we? Whether to get the legs out or not.
The legs are definitely getting out, it just
yeah.
depends on what class.
So now with all men's physique, just try and test the waters in something else and just see where we can land and maybe just compete something different. But we've got a few weeks to sit it out and then just go. But whilst we're in this kind of condition, may as well just try and push for as much as we can.
100%. I think you've seen both of these boys conditioned today as well. And I think for me, this was like the big year, or the first big year I've had to really think about peaking people and making sure they're on point and actually knowing what I'm doing. And we've done a few things, haven't we? There's been a bit of indecisiveness, to be fair. I asked these boys to both buy H2O Remove, and then I've said, no, I don't want to use it. And I think it's paid off. I think it's definitely paid off. We've not messed around too much. Sodium, potassium has been largely kept the same. Water gets cut the night before, but not cut completely. It comes right down to about 1 litre before bed, and then 200, 300 ml with each meal, just enough to help the carbs get into the muscle so we don't run flat. And I think we've nailed it again today.
I think competing 2 weeks ago really helped with this one because we knew the process worked. So even though we were on slightly earlier, all it was you just shift the hours around, and that was it. We were ready. And for me, anyway, it was just kind of I already know what I'm doing because we ran it once before.
Yeah.
So it was a lot less stress-free and less hassle because you just buy the same things as last time, eat it, and then we know it's going to bring a good level of physique stage because we've had 2 more weeks of shredding.
Exactly. And you woke up this morning on point, so from there it's just a case of holding where Alan's at and bringing that to the show. So I'm very happy. What are you going to go and eat tonight? You've got a few weeks now, so I think you
I
can...
haven't decided because I think sometimes people think more about the food than competing and don't
100%.
enjoy the day. So
100%.
I'll just focus on getting the result, and when I get back, I'll just see. But I think I said to you, I haven't actually had many cravings for takeaways or Domino's or anything like that.
Brightman effect, I'm telling you.
Yeah, well, because we still have that flexibility in the diet occasionally, right? But so I'll just get back and I'll just see what's open, and I don't know, we'll see. I'll let you know though.
You got any time with the girlfriend tonight?
She's coming tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So.
Get a bit of time to wash that off then. Right. That's it, we're done. We're wrapped up. 2 bros. Came, saw, conquered. I would have liked an overall win, got to be honest, but I'll take it. Both of the boys are very happy. As I've said countless times, condition talks. They're easily the most conditioned on stage. There was one guy who's over there who I'm questionable about whether he was natural or not, but he wasn't in either of the boys' classes, so I don't care. But very good, very, very successful day. I don't think, oh no, I have. I had one guy, Sam, who took 4th last weekend, but other than that, every single one of my clients has been top 3. And they got 2 more wins today, so over the moon. We'll leave this one there. That's probably going to be it for the coaching installment for a little bit. I would like to take you guys through the processes that I run through, but that'll be a bit more of a sit-down video. And if you've enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe. Catch you in the next one. Peace.